Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 9th. Dear students, today we will discuss about the storage of grains. We know that when we apply all the important methods to improve our crop yield, we discussed it so far. The first method is the right of selection seed. We can say the disease-free seeds. Secondly, we discussed the use of chemical fertilizers in our fields that will improve our crop, that will improve our food source, we can say. Similarly, we can use the manures in our fields. We can use the pesticides, insecticides, weedicides, fungicides to control the different diseases, rodents, insects, etc. in order to improve our food source. And we will adopt the different irrigation facilities in order to improve the storage, in order to improve the food grain production. Similarly, we use modern technology, we use scientific labs for determining the soil nutrients. We undergo different soil tests to determine the pH of soil, to determine whether the soil is acidic, whether the soil is basic, and accordingly we treat the soil. And ultimately, our crop production will be good. Our crop production will be improved. Say, among them, the last method that we adopt to improve our food resource is the storage of grains. As you know that there is a tremendous increase in food resources from last 20 years when the Green Revolution took place in India in late 20th century. So the food is produced at a rate that we must have to store it. So it is produced at a rate that some of the food we must have to store for more than 1 year. So storage of grain is very important aspect because in the previous years we have not any facility to store food grains, and these food grains were destroyed by diseases, they were destroyed by rats. We have no cold stores, we have no sort of any fumigation centers, any fumigating chemicals. All these, most of the food grain is lost. So that is why storage of food grain is very important. First off, we have to store the food at the farmers level in rural area. Secondly, at the traders level, where it is done by keeping the food grain in gunny bags. And third one is at FCI, that is Food Corporation of India. These are the three different storage places where we have to store our food grains. So what are the different factors which affect these food grains? These may be biotic factors and abiotic factors that affect the food grains. These biotic and abiotic factors we will discuss in next video. Dear students, stay connected, stay home, stay safe.